She called me a failure and mocked my finances at her own wedding. So, I paused the celebration and turned the tables in a way no one expected. Everyone loves a heartfelt wedding speech, but no one anticipated mine to shake the entire room. I was just the mother of the bride, quietly seated, smiling politely, letting the champagne grow warm in my hand. My daughter, my only child, glowed in her lace gown, laughter spilling freely as she floated through the reception like a queen. Then I heard her. Words not meant for my ears, carried over to her new in-laws. I was hidden behind a display of flowers, treated like an afterthought. She introduced me with a smirk. Don't mind her. That's my mom. Honestly, she's kind of a failure. She's broke, a little of a burden. Just smile and nod. The words didn't just sting, they burned. I raised her. I loved her. I gave her everything after her father passed. And here she was, reducing me to nothing in a designer dress I had bought with the last of my pension. But today was not the day for tears. I didn't storm off. I didn't crumble. I stood, reached for the microphone, and the crowd assumed I would deliver a soft, trembling tribute to the happy couple. They were wrong. I smiled at my daughter. She froze, her face draining of color. Perhaps it was the calm in my tone. Perhaps it was the flash drive I held tightly in my hand. I'd like to share a message from someone who couldn't be here, I said and pressed play. The room went silent. My late husband's voice filled the hall, warm and familiar, echoing beneath the chandeliers. If you're hearing this, it means I'm gone, he began. And if our daughter has become ungrateful, cruel, or arrogant, this message is for her. Gasps and whispers rippled through the crowd as he continued. I built an empire she never knew existed, offshore accounts, property, art. But the key to it all lies with my wife, the woman who held this family together. If our daughter ever disrespects her, she will inherit nothing. Not a single thing. You could hear a pin drop. My daughter's face turned ghostly pale. Her new husband looked like he wanted to vanish. The in-laws were mortified. I glanced around the room and spoke clearly, confidently. I may not flaunt wealth. I may not have riches on display. But I am not broke. I am not a failure. And I will never apologize for surviving. I returned the microphone, held my head high, and walked out. The twist? Every word was true. The fortune was real. And the next day, I rewrote my will, giving everything to charities that empower those who refuse to be stepped over. Revenge doesn't always shout. Sometimes, it whispers the truth so loudly that betrayal becomes meaningless. If this story resonates, if you've ever been dismissed, underestimated, or discarded, hit subscribe. Here, we don't just get even. We rise, we remember, we reclaim. For every woman who's ever been told she's nothing, this channel is everything.